Last time I gave you the three ways heat moves, and I promised we'd come back and zero in on the one that quietly does the most damage in the summer and the one the industry most often skips right over. That's radiant heat. If you only ever understand one thing about your home's energy, I want it to be this, because it explains more about your comfort and your bills than anything else I could teach you. This is Eagle Shield, where NASA-inspired reflective technology meets your home, and we tell you the truth about your energy before we ever talk about a solution. Hi, I'm Garrett Harwood, CEO and co-founder of Eagle Shield. Here's what warm the air first heat wel in redelijk, and then soothe in air ferris and air places, and only then does that surface heat up. Think about standing outside on a hot day. Step from full sun into the shade and you feel cooler almost instantly, even though the air temperature is basically the same in both spots. What changed? You blocked the radiant heat from the sun. That immediate relief you felt is the entire principle in a single experience. Now take that exact force and put it in your attic. Your roof soaks up sunlight, gets scorching hot, and radiates that heat downward onto everything beneath it all afternoon long. Now here's the problem, and it's the heart of the whole matter. Traditional insulation absorbs radiant heat instead of turning it away. It slows the heat's journey, but it still soaks it up, holds it, and eventually releases it into your home. Picture a sponge sitting under a slow, steady drip. The sponge holds the water for a while, but it doesn't send it back. And eventually it's saturated and the water comes through. That's your insulation on a long, hot afternoon. The radiant heat keeps loading in, the material keeps absorbing, and the heat keeps arriving in your living space, often lingering well into the evening after the sun is down. So if absorbing isn't enough, what actually works? You have to reflect the radiant heat, turn it around, and send it back before it's ever absorbed. That's a fundamentally different strategy, and it's the entire principle behind high-performance reflective insulation. It's also why this technology traces back to protecting spacecraft, where managing radiant heat isn't as a comfort issue. It's a matter of survival, with nothing on Earth to compare to those extremes. I'll give you the full explanation of how the reflection works in a couple of weeks. For today, the takeaway is simple but powerful. The biggest summer heat problem in your home is the exact one your current setup was built to absorb, not to reflect. If you want to know how much radiant heat is loading into your home right now, you can schedule a free estimate at eagleshield.com and we'll come take a real look. And if this finally made summer make sense. If you're never going to look at standing in the shade the same way again, follow along, because next week I'll show you why your home can feel hotter than your thermostat swears it is.